Good morning, everyone. It is currently 5:01 a.m. I'm literally the first person here this morning. I mean, none of the lights are even on yet. Always early, always prepared. That's how I like to do things. We're about to make this pool a long course. Successfully, beautifully transformed, and it is ready for the hardest part of the day, but also the best part of the day.
It's a little early.
I'm gonna throw the workout up in a time lapse for you in 3, 2. We crushed that practice. Sometimes when I'm swimming in the morning, I think about Axel and his little baby giggle. It's just so cute. Every day, at least twice a day, I do what I call baby human stability training with Ax.
Rock to the left, rock to the right.
Up, down, down, and up, down, and up. Yeah! He's been getting really good with his head stability.
Balance, you're doing great. Balance.
His leg strength is getting pretty good. I mean, we do squats.
Squat and stand, squat and stand.
Playing with Axe is like the highlight of my days now. This is the pre-plank position. Your neck strength is getting so strong, buddy. Okie dokie, everybody. Last week, I did my list of the top 3 gentlemen swims. This week, because of the high demand, we're talking about the ladies. Now, as I said in my last video, the same goes for this video. This top 3 list is not concrete, it's not set in stone, it's fluid and ever-changing. So if you ask me a week from now, there might be some different races in there, because there's a lot of amazing, outstanding races. There's a lot. This list is in no particular order, but for the sake of this video, we're gonna count them down. Number 3 is the women's 200-meter IM world record set by Katinka Hozu in 2015. Katinka set the world record, winning gold at the 2015 World Championships in an impressive 2:06.12. Now, the previous world record in this race was a 2:06.15 set by Ariana Kukors back in 2009. The reason Katinka's world record is so much more impressive than the previous world record, even though they're just a few hundredths apart, you guys have probably already guessed this, is because the 2009 record was set in the supersuit, right? The supersuit era. The world record was also previously set by Stephanie Rice in 2008 in a 2:08.4, once again, in a supersuit. And how much those supersuits affected those performances is totally up for debate, but that's my subjective opinion, that this one is far more impressive. From the previous textile world record back in '97, it took the world nearly 20 years for that record to get broken by another textile suit swimmer. And that happened to be Katinka, and she smashed it. Not to mention, it is ridiculously impressive how long Katinka has owned this event. I mean, gold medal, gold medal, gold medal, so many years, it's just, she's been the boss at this race. And now on to number 2. Sarah Soystrom's 50-meter butterfly world record is ridiculous. I hope I'm saying Sarah's last name right. I'm kind of an idiot. Sarah dominated the world back in 2014, swimming in a 24:43. This is a screenshot of the FINA ranking site, okay? Top 10 all-time performances in history. She owns all of them. Before Sarah dominated this event, the world records were set in the suit era in 2009 in a 25:07, and the time before that was a 25:33, and she blew past that. She is the only woman to ever break 25 seconds, and she's way under. She is light years ahead of the rest of the world in this event. Complete and utter domination. This world record is insane. And this brings us to our number one performance. The number one performance on this list. You had to know she was gonna be on this list. I mean, you can't talk about the most dominant swimmers in history without talking about Katie Ledecky. Katie Ledecky's 2016 Olympic gold winning performance in the women's 800 meter freestyle. It's difficult to find words to describe how much Katie Ledecky has rattled and shocked the swimming world and won races by unbelievable margins. Pre-Katie Ledecky, the world record in the women's 800 freestyle was an 8:14.10 set by Rebecca Adlington in the 2008 Olympics. And before Rebecca set that record, the world record was held by the great, amazing Janet Evans from all the way back in 1989. That record lasted almost 20 years. Ledecky bursts onto the scene. She wins gold at the Rio Olympics, setting a new world record, winning the race by 11.3 seconds. Just an astounding margin. She brought her own world record down by 9 seconds in 3 years. She's the GOAT. That's why they call her the GOAT. So there you have it. That's my list for the day. What's your top 3 list of the fastest female performances in history? Let us know in the comments section below. Let's talk about this. Discussions and conversations about this kind of stuff really excites me. Everybody's gonna have a different top 3, right? There's no right or wrong answer, it's all subjective, but the hardcore swim nerd in me just loves this kind of stuff. And you know what's one of the coolest things that I just thought of? I have been very fortunate and lucky to have spent time with all 3 of these amazing girls that are in my list, Katinka, Sarah, Katie, and all 3 of them obviously are incredibly gifted swimmers, amazing athletes, and they inspire me, but they're also really, really kind, cool people. For all of those people and young kids out there that idolize and look up to these women, from my personal experience with them, it is well deserved, not just because of their crazy, impressive performances in the pool, but because they're genuine people. Okie dokie. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to talk about today's sponsor. And yes, Christmas trees are still up in full force. Today's video is sponsored by America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh. There's 2 main reasons why I continue to use HelloFresh. Number 1, their food is delicious. I mean, it's mouth-wateringly good. They have more 5-star meal recipes than any other meal kit. Most of my meals are ready to eat from start to finish in less than 30 minutes. The second biggest reason is just the sheer convenience. It's so nice to have a box delivered at my door every weekend that has all of my dinners for the week, so I don't have to do any planning. I don't have to shop around the grocery store and figure out what I need. All the ingredients are pre-packaged in individually packed bags. It's simple. Their app, the HelloFresh app, is very handy. Every week I just go in, check what meals are available. There's tons of them. I pick the ones that I want, and then boom, it shows up the next week. And when I'm going out of town for competitions, I just pause the week so that I don't have food show up when I don't need it. Convenience. Everything else aside, I really believe HelloFresh is a good-hearted company. You know, they provide a good service, and their goal is obviously to make a profit, but they also provide a lot of charity. They donated over 4 million meals to families in need in 2020 due to the pandemic. If you're interested, I've got a deal for you. Go to HelloFresh.com and use my promo code 10CodyM to get 10 free meals plus free shipping. If you want tasty food, there is a link in the description below. That's it for me, guys. As always, make sure you're following me on social media at SwimMiller on Twitter and at Cody Miller on Instagram. New vlogs every Wednesday. Please click that subscribe button and share my videos with your friends. We've got merch on the merch store, new stuff coming. And if you want to get a personalized video from me to you for any reason, I'm on Cameo, so check that out. Thank you all for watching, and until my next video, I will see you guys later.